Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, October 10th, and I hope you are well. I hope this finds you well. Today is International Mental Health Day, so I thought I would come on and share some encouraging words with you because we are all experiencing some amount of stress in our life right now. The world is not the same, and it's not done changing. And I wanted to just share some words of wisdom with you to help you stay in balance. Mental health is just like physical health. Good morning, Russell. Thanks for hopping on. Mental health is just like physical health. We tend to categorize. There's a stigma against people who have, hi, Cody, who have apparent heavy mental illness, and people are like, that's not me. They're in the nut house, which makes me crazy because that's such negative labeling, when the truth of the matter is it's just more extreme. When somebody has cancer, do we label them, or heart disease, or whatever, leukemia, whatever it is? It's the same thing. Instead of biological health, it's mental health. And mental health can be having some anxiety about something, panic, having some depression, having a fear of crowded spaces or waiting in long lines. That can develop into phobias. So see, it's on a spectrum. And I would suspect most of us have experienced some of this in our life at some point in time. That is a mental health issue. It's controllable, but it can get out of control if you don't deal with it. So now that we're in this time period where a lot of people are in a lockdown situation or have some restrictions, that you need to wear this, that you need to get this, and people are still getting sick, what's going on? Things are out of control, and it's really upsetting a lot of people. A lot of children who missed a year of school faced a lot of social anxiety about going back to school, about being in with crowds and stuff again because of fear. And may I remind you, fear is the opposite of faith. Fear is the opposite of love. If you're coming from a place of fear, I don't want to go out. I don't want to go to that crowded place. I might get sick. Or I don't want to. You're coming at a place of fear, and that's a very shaky foundation to have. And that there's no love in that. There's no faith in that. Love and faith are things that stabilize you. Fear is something that will knock your knees from under you. So you want to focus on the things that are going to keep you stronger, right? Fear and faith. So what I wanted to do today is to remind you, first of all, to operate from a place of faith and love, because that's going to keep you and your friends and family the most stable during these times. And I have some promises from the divine creator, who I call God. You call him your higher power, whatever you want. Some of his promises, which he never breaks. This is rock solid stuff that you can depend on today, tomorrow, forever. Okay? I'm just going to read this verbatim to you. Do not be afraid, for I, God, am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. I have told you these things so that in me, in the divine creator, you may have peace. Wouldn't it be great to be peaceful at all times? It's perfectly possible to do when you stay in that vibe. In this world, you will have trouble. And we don't like that. We want nice, smooth, easy peasy. And that's not what we were promised. We were told we will have trouble in this world. But take heart. I have overcome the world. With everything that we're seeing going on right now, it's going at human pace mode, naturally playing out at that human pace mode. But the truth of the matter is God has already won. The light has already won over darkness. We just don't see it yet. Doesn't mean it hasn't, just because we haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not real. Okay, we just haven't seen it yet. Cody, I am loving you today, Cody. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. May the God of hope, which we all need, fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him. So our job is we have to trust that God can help us. We have to trust that when we ask him for help, we're going to receive that. Okay? And get right with God. Have a clean spirit, have a clean heart, and then trust in him. Okay? May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Overflow with hope. How awesome is that right now in the world that we're in, when everyone's so panicked and stressed, which is a form of mental illness, lower end, but it is. When the truth is we can have hope that's overflowing, knowing God has already won. The light has already won. Whose side are you on? Are you going to stand on your fear and narrow your world because that, that way nothing bad happens to me? You could be in your home all by yourself and something can still happen to you. God's side is the side I want to be on. That's for sure. And I put my faith and my trust in him. And that's where the peace comes in. That's where the peace comes in. When you catch yourself, I want to encourage you today, when you catch yourself talking from a place of fear, I don't want to take that chance that, I messed up before. That's never good. There is a healthy amount of fear, but when it stops you from progressing, that's when it's no longer healthy. See, it doesn't matter how many mistakes that you make in life. What matters is how you bounce back and become a better person for it. People that we see are so strong and we admire them and we think they're awesome. Were they born that way? No. They learn through adversity. They learn through having problems. So when you have problems in your life, remember, these are opportunities to raise your game. How are you going to view it? Are you going to cower to it, or are you going to use it to raise your game? And I want to encourage you today to raise your game, because this is what we are all about. We were born at this time for a specific reason, and we were not born to just grow up, go to school, do your job, die. Because the physical body dies, the soul remains. We are here to grow our soul. We are here to learn soul lessons. So when things feel dark, I used to have this sign in my counseling office. Faith is when you can see light when all around you, all you see is darkness. Being able to see the light through the dark, knowing that there is better on the other side. And having the faith, I can access that. I'm going to tune into that. I'm going to have faith in the divine creator today, by your higher power, your God, whatever your term is. I'm going to go there today instead of worrying about my fear, which does nothing but make you run in circles and go nowhere. And who wants that? Okay? Faith, love, those are the two things that you can depend on, my friends, during this time. And I want to encourage you to embrace that. Embrace that. Say a few minutes of words or a moment of silence for people who are suffering from mental illness, who have it worse off than we do. It's a very real thing, and it's not pleasant. Nobody wants to be sick. You know, be thankful for your health today. I am sending you so much love. If you have any questions about what I've said, if there's any way I can help you raise your game, two things. One, don't forget I have a YouTube channel, Esther, your new life coach. Number two, you can send me a private message. I am here for you. I do a lot of counseling as a result of these videos, and I am here for you too. So if there's something I can help you with, and I do not charge. I do not charge. So if there's something I can help you with, reach out to me. Reach out to me, okay? Because I want you to be your best you, okay? Sending you so much love, and I'll see you next time. Take care.